Hello guys, Softoni here, and in today's tutorial I will be showing you how to create an elegant parallax slideshow in After Effects. This smooth and stylish animation is perfect for intros, presentations or showcasing your photos in a modern way. No plugins needed, just After Effects magic. So hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and let's jump right into After Effects and start creating. Alright, we're here in After Effects, and now let's create two new compositions. As always, let's create first final composition, hit here, and this is gonna be final. Of course, you can type here whatever you want, and for the duration I will go 20 seconds long, and also later on you can easily change this number. Now hit OK, and now let's create another composition, and this is gonna be media 01, okay, also 1920 by 1080, and then hit OK. Now let's go here inside this media 01. Grab your footage, this is media 01, I'll just go drag and drop, close it for now. Now let's go here inside the final composition and grab this media 01 comp here inside this final composition. Okay, now let's go right click and create new solid layer, and this is gonna be particles. Hit OK, now go here inside the effects and presets. If you can't find it, just go window and you will find effects and presets here, and I will type star burst effect. Okay, this one drag and drop onto our particles. Now let's go here again, and also let's type fill effect. For the fill effect I will choose white color, of course. Hit OK. Let's make further adjustments here inside the starburst effect. For the scatter I will go to around 700, and for the speed let's lower it down to -0.05. And also for the size I will do 70. Of course you can easily change those numbers if you like different kind of look, but for me this is looking great. Now let's create our text, hit Ctrl+T or go hit on this little icon, and I will just type here random text, parallax, and for this first text I will go here inside the character panel and change text size to around 120, and I'm using this Montserrat font, and this is gonna be, instead of thin, let's go and find here medium. Now let's center it, go here inside the align panel, like so. If you can't find the line, just go window and you will find it here. Okay, and now it's time to animate our parallax text. Go here to 0 seconds. Let's open up this little triangle, go on animate and find here opacity. Now let's lower down opacity from 100 to 0, open up range selector 1, and let's animate offset. Set up the first keyframe and then go all the way to -100, and then let's go to around maybe 5 seconds or so, and let's type here or go to 100. Now let's open up advanced and change shape from square to ramp up, and also let's check this option to on randomize order, and now let's hit 0, and as you can see we have this cool looking parallax text. Now it's time to duplicate our parallax text, hit Ctrl+D and use arrows and shift to move it down, okay, and for the second text I will just type random also text, slideshow, and let's maybe instead of medium go here to thin, something like this, and for the text size I will go 70. You can also adjust it a bit more, like so, and as you can see when we hit 0 we have this first step in our parallax slideshow, and this is looking nice. Okay, now it's time to make our layers as a 3D layers. Select them, go here and find toggle switches and modes, and select this option 3D. And now for this media 01, let's hit P for position. Instead of this 0 number for the Z value, I will type 10,000. Okay, and now as you can see we have moved forward all the way in space our media 01, so hit S for scaling, I will do 481. Now we can animate our parallax slideshow text towards our media. And now let's go right click to create new camera. Alright, hit OK. Now let's go also right click and find here null object, and this is gonna be just CC camera control, and also make this camera control as a 3D layer. Parent this camera with our CC. Okay, now go here to around maybe 6 seconds, hit P for position for our camera control, set up the first keyframe, and then go to 0 seconds, and you can animate set position. I will go to around maybe 2000 or so, and now when we hit 0 we have this cool looking animation of our parallax slideshow. What you can do also is to select this parallax and slideshow text, hit P4 position, also move them, maybe to around 1,500, also in Z space. And now when we hit 0, we have this great looking animation of our parallax slideshow. Also, what you can do, hit R for rotation. You can also play around with this Y rotation, Z rotation, or whatever you want. Let's hit 0 once again. And our text is looking great. Alright guys, now let's create edge blur here inside this final composition. Go right click, find here new adjustment layer. This one, just rename it to blur. Okay, go here inside the effects and preset, find camera lens blur. This one, drag and drop on our blur. And for the blur radius, I will go 10. Now select again this adjustment layer and go and find here ellipse tool and just double click on it, but make sure that our blur adjustment layer is selected. Double click, hit here also invert option, open up this mask, and for the mask feather I will go 175. And now as you can see we have also our blurry edges, and this is looking awesome. Now let's create pattern, go right click, find here new solid, I will rename this to pattern, also full HD 1920 by 1080, hit OK, move this below our blur layer, go here inside the effects and preset, I will type cell pattern effect, drag and drop onto our pattern solid layer, and here let's change cell pattern from bubbles, find here to mixed crystals. You can also check this invert option. For the disperse go to 1.5, okay, and for the size let's go to around 200. Also hit T for the opacity, let's go to 10, and also for the blending mode change from normal to add. And now as you can see we have added here pattern, so our slide 01 is looking even better. Now let's hit Ctrl+D to duplicate this pattern once. Okay, go here again, and instead of here mixed crystals, change to plates. And basically you can also play around here with the options. I will go here again inside the effects and preset, and I will type find edges. Also drag and drop on this first pattern, and basically check this option invert, play around here with the size and everything else. You can also change shapes, but it's up to you. I'm just showing you the way. So as you can see we have these cool looking patterns here also inside final composition. Now let's hit 0 to see the preview and wait until this renders out here in this composition. And also if you don't have enough strong PC to support maybe camera lens blur effect, you can add fast blur or Gaussian blur and so on. And now as you can see, this parallax slideshow is looking great. Also one thing we have forgotten to do is to turn on 3D layer also for the pattern, select them and also turn on 3D layer and hit 0 once again, and this is looking really awesome. Alright guys, now let's create transition, select everything here, go right click and then go pre-compose. This is gonna be part 01, select this second option, hit OK. And now let's also create solid layer as a matte, go right click, find here new solid, I'll just hit TR for transition, and really important step to change here to 3840 and 2160 4K solid layer, hit OK. And now as you can see, this is our solid layer, larger one, hit R for rotation, type 45, OK. And also go here for the part 01, hit here toggle switches and modes, find here alpha matte, OK, go to around 4 seconds, hit P for position for transition, set up the first keyframe, then go all the way to around 6 seconds and move this X parameter all the way to the right side, or also you can go to the left side, it's up to you. Then grab both of the keyframes, hit F9 for easy ease. You can also use here graph editor, but I will leave this to you. Okay, now it's time also to select both of the layers, hit Ctrl+D, move this one below, okay. And for this second part 01, you can change colors here for easier navigating, okay. And move this lower one just one frame ahead. Now select this part 01, go here inside the effects and preset, find Triton effect, drag and drop onto our first part 01. And basically when our transition starts, you can basically change colors, change midtones, whatever color you want, maybe this one. And now when we hit 0, this is also Parallax Slideshow with our cool looking transition. Alright guys, now it's time to also pre-compose everything. Go right click, pre-compose, and this is gonna be slide 01. hit OK. And now let's go here in the project window, close this effects control. Now we can duplicate this slide 01, hit Ctrl plus D. And now we also have slide 02, move this slide 02 composition here in our final comp and move it to around maybe 4 seconds or so. Now let's go also here inside slide 02, grab this part 01, and also here in the project window, let's hit Ctrl plus D to create this part 02 and then hold Alt on your keyboard and then drag and drop onto our part 01. We will also have this part 02, go here inside this part 02, select the media 01 and repeat the process. Let's duplicate this media 01 and this is gonna be media 02, rename it if you need, and just repeat everything, hold Alt and just move it on top of our media 01. And now you can easily change this media 02 also and select this media 01. You can delete it or just hit here media 02 and drag and drop on top of your own media 01. And also when you go back here inside the final composition, this is gonna be slide 01 and also this is gonna be slide 02. The real beauty of this pre-composing is that you can easily go here inside part 02, change here everything, and also let's change maybe text. For this first text I will do elegant. This is just random text. Of course you can type your own text. Animation, okay. Let's go here back in the final composition, hit 0 to see our preview animation. This is our slide 01 and this is our slide 02 and this is looking really cool. Alright guys, you can also go here inside slide 01 or inside slide 02, part 02. For example, you can move this elegant and animation text. Just select him, hit V on your keyboard, move it for example here to the left side, play around with Z parameter, also Y parameter, maybe here. When you go back here in the finals, this is gonna be slide 01. We haven't touched anything here. And for this second one, this is gonna be here animation. Of course, I'm just showing you the way. I will hit Ctrl plus Z. Basically, everything here is up to you to play around. Also, you can hit R for rotation, rotate it in a different way, but it's up to you. Let's hit 0 once again. This is our, of course, Parallax Slideshow, slide 01. And this is gonna be our second text. Alright guys, that was the cool way so you can easily create this Parallax Slideshow. You can also create here more slides, add more different effects, but I will leave this to you. And also if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button like usual, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that also subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of my upcoming video tutorials. I would really appreciate also if you leave a comment down below in the comment section, and also take a look at my channel for more great tutorials. And until next time, stay creative and bye bye.